The visitors had for so long coveted a place in the Champions League, and a trip to San Siro was a moment Spurs were determined to relish. Form was good too, with 3 consecutive wins. Italian champions Inter were unbeaten in 3, but after losing the Super Cup to Atletico, were keen to reassert their European credentials. Ben Andrews was in position to find out if they did.
Extraordinary levels of experience in this Inter lineup. From back to front, Julio Cesar, Samuel, Kivo, Lucio, right up to Eto'o with Zanetti and Co in between. They've all been there, done it and got the medals. Room for some youth too though. Young Brazilian Philippe Coutinho and the French hopeful Jonathan Biabiani don't usually start, but they do tonight with Sneijder in between. Really attacking lineup from Harry Redknapp this evening, headed by Peter Crouch, who's in for Pavlyuchenko. 3 other changes from the weekend win over Fulham. See Bassong replace the injured Ledley King in defence, while Aaron Lennon starts on the wing, and Jermaine Jenas in central midfield. They come in for Van der Vaart and Sandro. The kind of night Tottenham Hotspur have been dreaming of. They take on this first group stage in a Champions League in the club's history. 2 generations away from Europe's top table. But this is what they're here for. Crouch trying to win the ball back for Bale. Maicon goes all the way home to Julio Cesar. Samuel to Eto'o, Champions League winner with 2 different clubs. This is the youngster Biabiani. Sneijder, Maicon. Tottenham already back in shape. This may be the pattern of it this evening. Even though it's an attacking lineup, expecting to be on the ball more as Eto'o pops it through here for Zanetti. Well, that's an extraordinary start. Inter's skipper puts them in front inside 2 minutes. Brilliant move. Everyone had a touch. And Javier Zanetti has become the oldest scorer in the history of the Champions League on the end of a wonderful team move. Nightmare start for Tottenham. Wonderful for Inter. One win, 1 draw for both of these clubs so far in the group. Wonderful start for Inter as Sneijder puts a dangerous ball in behind Asuakoto. Biabiani was in. He's taken out by Aurelio Gomez. It's a penalty. And a card that's red. Bad to worse for Tottenham Hotspur. Aurelio Gomez sent off. Committed, didn't get the ball. Already a goal down, now a man down and maybe 2-0. Not even played 8 minutes. Confirmation, it is a red card. Damir Skomina sends off Tottenham's keeper, and Carlo Cudicini getting ready in a hurry here. Penny for your thoughts, Harry Redknapp. Cudicini's first job will be to face a penalty. And it is Luka Modric that he's replacing. Tottenham's playmaker sacrificed. And Samuel Eto'o with a golden chance. Extraordinary as it may sound to settle this match day 3 game already. Eto'o against the newly arrived Cudicini. And it's into the corner. It's 2-0. And not even the champions of Europe could have believed that tonight could have begun as well for them as it has. It's a brilliant penalty. Sneijder to Stankovic. It's Coutinho taking on Alan Hutton. Sneijder again. Crisp, sharp football from Inter. Huge advantage already. And playing with real confidence. This is brilliant again. It's Stankovic and it's in. Well, this is extraordinary. With 13 minutes played, it is Inter 3, Tottenham 0. It's a fabulous goal with Stankovic on the end of it, much like the first. Almost the whole side involved. Tottenham all over the place. And a rare goal for Stankovic. Neto back to Zanetti. Here's Stankovic. Everyone wants a touch. Everyone's getting a touch at the moment. And two Spurs players went for the same ball there. Bassong and Asso Ekoto. Is Samuel Eto'o. Solid challenge from Bassong. His Cameroon colleague. Tottenham just trying to stem the flow. Stankovic again in there, and that ball hasn't gone out of play. Samuel keeps it in. And Stankovic! And Cudicini saves, Bassong hooks it clear, and it was nearly 4. Easy night so far for Rafa Benitez. There's Crouch. Tottenham touches in the Inter half. Bale looking for Crouch and finding him. Bale again. Now Lennon. Four in the box for Spurs. Lennon again. Giving Zanetti the runaround. That's a dangerous cross for Crouch. Tottenham's first chance headed over by their centre forward. Lennon did really well to get it to him. Maicon seemingly didn't know he was there. Lucio finds Zanetti. Started the party early here this evening. Coutinho on for Eto'o. There's no flag. Eto'o! It's 4, and it's not even half-time. Two for Eto'o, 4 for Inter. Cudicini got a piece of it, and not a big enough piece. And the party continues apace for Inter. Tottenham beginning to wish they hadn't turned up at all. Wesley Sneijder, the heart of everything they do. Neat footwork from the teenage Coutinho. Into Biabiani, and Coutinho grabbed at the second attempt by Carlo Cudicini. He's been busy since his early introduction. Sneijder and Coutinho, neat combinations. Stankovic, Eto'o. It's relentless. Kivu crosses. It's over Biabiani. He's found Maicon. And Maicon again. And the second stop from Cudicini, better than the first. That's one full back to another. Just to emphasise how dominant Inter are. Got plenty behind that. Zanetti. Coutinho finds Kivu. To Stroll for Inter. Champions of Europe. Enjoying a night that's far simpler than they could have possibly imagined it would be. And looking for number 5 here with Wesley Sneijder. Always dangerous, even in a tight squeeze, but that's an excellent challenge from Jermaine Jenas. Now Bale, off and running. breezing past Maicon and Zanetti. They're still going here, Bale, and he's found the corner brilliantly. Something for the Spurs fans to cheer. A wonderful solo goal from Gareth Bale. 60-yard dash with a fine finish on the end of it. It's 4-1. A good start to a tough second half for Tottenham. It's a great goal. Asuakoto looking for Crouch and finding him. Oh, going for goal again. Maicon got the block in this time, and here comes Yabiani. Got himself some time very neatly. Sneijder finds the substitute, Santon. Santon! Brilliant stop. Trying to squeeze it in at the near corner here, Davide Santon, and Carlo Cudicini is the reason it didn't get there. Maicon on the charge. Here's Coutinho. Didn't really get hold of it. Zanetti. Sneijder. Tottenham will be looking forward to having a go at Inter with the full complement of players when they meet on match day 4. Tonight has been difficult from the start, and it nearly got a little worse for them there. Coutinho wants his goal. Had a couple of efforts now. That was close. Bale finds Alan Hutton. Seeing a little gap here, Alan Hutton. Driving through it and driving over the bar. Ambitious. Lucio. Sold that one very short for Biabiani, and Bale is in and running again here with Robbie Keane in the middle. Bale's gone for goal, and he's found that corner again. In the 90th minute, Julio Cesar beaten by yet another arrow off that Gareth Bale left boot. The angle, no issue at all apparently. Another wonderful strike from the Welshman. Carbon copy finish. Santon has lost out here to Lennon. Tottenham may be looking for another late goal. Bale's up there again. And he's drilled another one into that corner. 91st minute to add to the 90th, and it's 4-3. Spurs fans, Spurs management, Spurs players stunned by this. If they're very quick, you never know. Gareth Bale's got a second half hat-trick. Extraordinary stuff. And another wonderful finish. You could not have foreseen this or anything like it. Bale wants handball, he's not going to get it. Here's Zanetti. Extraordinary wobble from Inter here. A man up for the entire game, near enough, and leading from so early on. Gallas must get it forward now. Hutton. To look at the watch. Lennon. Surely not 4-4. Another look at the watch. And there's the whistle. And Inter do hold on. Well, a new adventure for Tottenham Hotspur, but an old cliche to accompany it. What a game of two halves that was. So much damage done early on. Bale-inspired fight back. 4-3 the final score, and they'll meet again in London next time.
An incredible climax to a match which marked the arrival of Gareth Bale. Despite this defeat, Spurs went on to reach the quarter-finals where they lost to Real Madrid. Inter also fell at that stage, their reign as European champions surprisingly curtailed by Schalke.